All right, and welcome to the quarterfinals. We are live at the Premodern Misty Mountain Extravaganza. Thank you very much to the Quirion Ranger for making this happen. If you are enjoying the coverage, give a follow. Make sure it's not hollow. We got myself, TeamJbro, and Brian Kowal.
Hey, that's me.
And we are starting off with quite a match for you. We have Stompy, Patrick Hathaway.
And a deck list that starts out with 2 Harvest Wurms.
That's right, as it should.
Mono green Stompy.
Mono green Stompy. And we are also featuring Sean Lillibridge playing
A deck near and dear to any Milwaukeean heart from the 80s, early 2000s.
and our stomachs.
And our stomachs. The deck named after the Jimmy's Grotto delicacy.
The Jimmy Grotto Delicios.
Ponza Rada Red.
That's right. So this is a deck, Ponza, that it was a Milwaukee innovation and Ponza destination.
And this is a real Ponza, may I add, John?
Go ahead.
Not some namby-pamby red-green blood
Right.
moon till I win thing like the
Arbor.
children play nowadays. But this is like real 4 Stone Rain, 4 Pillage,
4 Pillage.
4 Avalanche Riders.
That's right.
We are killing lands. We are burning creatures. We are here to be Ponza. The
Ponza?
Ponza of our hearts.
That's right. It's the greasy sausage, crusty treat of our souls.
How many lands in this deck do you think don't just tap for mana?
Oof.
Is
Let's see. It's got to be at least 12.
It is 12.
Okay, I would say 12. Yeah.
We also got 4 copies of the Ankh of Mishra. which
Oh my!
might not be situated the best right now against Stompy, which contains a total of 10 lands.
Wow.
Although we do have 4 land grants, which are basically lands.
Right, but still. Yeah, but still.
All right, let's look at this Stompy deck. Oh wait, we're starting.
Oh, we're in. Okay.
We got a turn 1 Forest and Skyshroud Elite.
Okay, so Skyshroud Elite is a
Curd Ape, basically.
basically Curd Ape. It's a 1/1 that gets +1/+2 if they got non-basic land. Which,
Not if they played around it though, but he didn't.
nope.
All right.
Little does he know.
We got a Mishra's Factory and Patrick Hathaway, which is gonna load up.
Oh,
our-
wait a second. Wait. Is this right? Are we backwards? I would think Stompy is playing that creature.
Oh yeah, it is backwards.
Ah.
Sorry, I
right,
meant
Michael.
Patrick Hathaway play.
Yeah, Patrick is playing Ponza, Sean is playing Stompy, or something.
Whoops.
We're gonna figure this out.
We didn't get this wrong all day. All right, there's a land grant. Patrick shows off his hand, which is double Rogue Elephant.
Oh my.
Elephant.
Hachi-machi.
God, this is not what a green deck wants to see, is it, John? It's like a Pouncing Jaguar. It says all creatures with a Bowie the Hut.
Yeah.
Like, how can the Ponza survive?
Well,
So are the names wrong or the names and decks are wrong?
Names and decks are wrong.
okay. Ponza's starting off tough. I don't know
Well,
if I land the Ankh here.
well, that's why we play 3 games.
Yeah,
Mike,
right.
this is something that hadn't come up yet, but should we do best of 5 for top 4? Obviously not top 8, but I kind of think we should.
I'm not sure I love the Ankh play here, given where things are at, but
One player is going to have to play more lands. The other, likely not.
well, that's a Rogue Elephant. That's so we have 2 2/3s for 1, a 2/2 for 1, and a 3/3 for 1. That is gonna be tough to stuff. Looks like there's accidentally multiple cards drawn, so for some reason that one goes to the bottom and gets shuffled. Okay.
Sean's down at 12 life.
Yeah, that should be right. Okay, Sean's in trouble. Let's see. Let's double check there. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
get
that's right.
Sean's life total dropped to 12. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Sean down to 12.
the advantage meter is just like
It's pretty heavily.
the edge of the meter is like shattering.
Ooh. Well, we
That
might...
Missioner's Factory will hold off those Skyshroud Elites, so it'll eat one every turn.
All right.
If they don't have a bounty in the hunt, which they do.
Which they do. Yeah, that is literally seen. Okay. The interesting thing about Bounty the Hunt, it puts on +1/+1 counters, but they are temporary. What do you go for? Go for the 2/3 or the 3/3? Go for the 2/2. There you go. Meaning multiple counters have to get used on that one.
Exactly. If he wants to keep it.
Wants to keep it, he's gotta take this damage. Okay. So this is a very strange templated card.
Is he putting the temporary counters on?
Putting them on. Smart. Good line. Good
Gotta
line.
up the counters.
So take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 4.
Yeah, the players don't necessarily know what they're playing against in this top 8. We didn't have open deck lists or anything.
Which is nice
So,
because
he might have just looked at, Wasteland, Mishra's Factory, Anka Mishra, and thought he was in a good spot.
right. Or conversely, Stompy might not have any idea what it's playing against.
All right,
because
John.
We didn't even see what color it was.
We got this. We go to the boards here. As far as I can tell, John has a Pyrokinesis he could bring in here.
Okay.
Maybe there's 2 Pyroclasms, but
Yeah.
kills approximately a third of the creatures in his deck.
Oh, yeah.
Not where I'd want to be. On the green side, though, we got a couple of Naturalizes that can come in.
Yeah, get rid of that Anka Mishra. Gotta get rid of that Ankh.
Vine Dryad, maybe.
This is one of the worst matchups you could have for Ponza.
Yeah.
By far, right?
Somebody set this guy up to fail. I don't like it.
Yeah, someone put that Ponza in a bathtub. Gotta eat those Ponzas dry. So, let's talk a little
But
bit more.
there's always Mana Screw. And last I checked, the green deck has creatures that kill his own lands.
Yeah. Or that rely on the lands to pay Echo.
You think he played that Rogue Elephant and Sean was just like, that's what I was going to do.
You beast within your own land. Okay, so let's talk about Ponza a little bit. Where does the name come from, BK?
Ponza is named after the Ponzerata, which is served in Jimmy's Grotto. It's kind of like a calzone, only deep fried.
Yes.
And full of great stuff, anything you'd find in a pizza.
Mushrooms,
and
sausage, whatever.
Back when I made the deck, I said that the burn was the cheese, the lands were the crust, and the creatures are the meat.
That's right.
The LD was the sauce.
That's right. And it was developed over some late night Ponzas, correct?
Almost definitely.
As the story goes. And let's talk about the original iteration. We had a certain Shivan land. Right?
I first built it for Tempest Block Constructed. That was the first time. That's the first time I called a deck Ponza.
Okay, tell us about that one.
And 4 Flowstone Giants.
Okay.
It probably had, what dragon would I have played in Tempest? I don't even know if I had a dragon. It was kind of like it wasn't a lot like the Ponza decks you'd find now, but it did have LD and burn spells. The second iteration Ponza was what it really kicked it off and it got famous when the great Jake the Snake Welch took down Wisconsin State Championships, defeating Bob Maher's Academy deck in the finals with his Apocalypse Ponza.
Yep.
And that was a deck that involved, it was like Curse Scroll, LD, Lightning Dragon.
Yep.
×4, Wildfires, and Shivan Gorge.
Shivan Gorge.
4 mana, 1 damage.
Deal 1 damage. And
can't be countered.
What was your favorite iteration? Mine probably involved the Shard Phoenix. Okay, here we go. We've got a turn 1 OG Elf. Always bolt the bird. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, I'm sure the original Ponza had 4 Shard Phoenix in it.
Yep.
The Tempest one.
Oh, thanks. Perfect. Yeah, Shard Phoenix, fantastic. Okay, so we're off to a good start. We're already blown up lands.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Elf off the shelf. Gets a bolt to the
blowing
base.
up elves.
Yep.
Basically, which are our lands.
Yeah, essentially. Okay, so I see a Rogue Elephant. Is that going to make an appearance? Certain 2/3. Ooh, okay. No Rogue Elephant.
Turn 2, drop 4 power into play.
Not too shabby. What, is that an Incinerate?
He's gonna kill.
I've never seen that
Skyshroud
art
Elite.
before.
Now he can follow this up probably with a Stone Rain on the forest.
Let's see a Stone Rain.
And,
Come on.
Patrick,
We want a beta Stone Rain. Well, if there's a way to blow up 2 lands, I'm not sure there is, you can kill that.
I think you just asked if forests are non-basic lands or not. Whoa.
What is
Fetch
this?
the pest.
Oh
Baka,
my!
There's dwarves in the rutabagas.
A Dwarven Miner, I see. Is that a Dwarven Miner? A 2-mana 1/2 that you can pay 4 mana to blow up a non-basic. Is it 4 or 3? I think it's 4 mana to blow up a non-basic
3.
land. 3, okay.
Yeah, he's Stone
For
Rains
Mirage.
non-basic every
There
turn.
it is. Yeah, Dwarven
Yeah.
Miner. Classic. Well, that's a Rancor.
Embarrassingly enough, Sean has to leave it his Dwarven Miners that can't actually call a land out of his opponent's deck.
It is just a 1/2, just a Squire.
Oh,
For the
but what
attack.
have we here? I believe he drew a second Dwarven Miner.
Well, 2 Dwarven Miners can absorb some serious Rancor damage and kill a Pouncing Jaguar. It's almost a 2 for 2. Yeah, Rancor is a good card. I was first introduced to Rancor through Star Wars many years ago when I was a youngin', but I
Yeah.
also found out that it was a magic card and it means very specific type of anger. Hatred outlives the hateful. Indeed, Rancor, indeed.
It's like you pass the hatred on.
Are we going there? Does not attack with the Dwarven Miner. Interesting. What do you make of that line? Just got to represent, right?
He has to be ready to block, huh?
Just always ready, never steady. Yeah, if he loads up 2 Rancors here, what do? You block, right?
I would.
Oh my, that hand is stacked. Stompy's looking pretty good right here. Pretty good. We might have to switch the top 8, or the we have to switch this soon thereafter. Alright, so down to 6, down to 12. It's okay. We're watching it. This is tough stuff to watch for our homie Ponzas.
Yeah, I don't love it. Here's a 3/3.
Blown up land. That's at least on message. Can we get an Avalanche Rider inside her? Come on. Well, the nice thing is we're going to get to blow up the 2/2. Do you swing here with Dwarven Miner actually? If you have a mountain in hand, you debate him? Probably not.
Probably not. It's a rough spot.
Yeah, let me see the sideboard of this deck again. Where are we at?
It's lacking. It's lacking in anti-mono green
2
weapons.
Pyroclasm, Pyrokinesis, 2 Torrent's Cure, Phyrexian Furnace. I'd put Phyrexian Furnace in over Ankh, certainly. At least it draws a card.
In a heartbeat. Yeah.
3 Red
That's
Elemental
one
Blast.
card coming in.
3 Anarchies, 2... Okay. What do we got going on here?
Is that an Elephant Guide? No. Seal of Strength.
Oh my. Oh my. That's aggressive. Wait, what? The Seal of Strength lands?
What?
Wait.
Do you know what Seal of Strength does?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you blow up the 2/2 before a Seal of Strength hits?
He wants to block it.
Now
Now he...
Oh, so he...
Oh, this is good for...
Oh. Well, that's
This is
unexpected.
good for the hero.
Wait, what? Wait, why use an Incinerate when... Wait, what? What is going on here? It didn't matter yet, the Jack roll too. And it's all trample damage. Trample.
That's 10 trample coming over.
Alright.
So that's going to be 10 damage to Sean, knocking him down to 2.
That's gonna be pretty much game. And both your creatures. Now, if he had a Pyrokinesis to deploy, that would have been good. There's a Pyrokinesis, but it's not gonna be enough. That
Sorry, Sean. This is
yeah, this is tough beats. Okay. All right, we're gonna get a new feature match for you. That one was
Brutal.
brutal.
All right, we definitely picked the fastest feature match to
Yeah,
get
there you
the most top 4.
Sometimes Ponza satisfies your hunger, but it can also leave you in ruin in other ways afterwards. So
Those are bad draws. You're wondering how we got that far. Like, yeah, it's a bad matchup for him for sure. And like, I think it sounded like he was like eating alive mono red decks all day. Like it was like it's just a red deck that's good in the mirror.
interesting. I guess there's 2 seismic assaults. That's interesting.
As we used to say back in the VGC.
Barney.
Thanks for the buy, Sly.
Oh, thank you, Dave Shiner. Are you heading back? Are you getting dinner?
I'm heading out, yeah. I got a thing to go to tonight, sorry.
BK?
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out.
Good seeing you.
Absolutely, it's awesome. I'll definitely be here.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So
Appreciate you.
one of the other quarterfinals, it was sideboarding for new games. So Trevor
Perfect.
Alcock is going to be in seat 1. So I'll update this here. He's on Landstill. I know. I don't know who.
Down a game then.
I don't.
Little lad still humor there.
Oh, we did get a request to see. Right, we can do that next. We can do that next.
Trevor is playing against Chris Bergeson playing Drowning Crusade Goblins.
I'll get this up here. That's how you. That's what you spell his name, right?
You couldn't get my Parche in there, huh?
Pick the one that was shuffling. So
I know.
Every day we shuffle in. Well, we'll try to get Fang Chang in there for you as well, depending on
Fanchai.
expansion.
Fang Chang. What happens next one? We
Hey,
have
me do it.
we have a very cool deck that he's bought, and he ripped his way to the top 8 with a fantastic Enchantress deck, but we gotta wait
Yeah.
till next.
Well, one of them isn't. They'll probably still be playing the longest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a slow matchup, and very good players.
Who's the other player? You see us, Chris.
Chris Bergeson. Bergeson.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Bergeson.
see who. I'm gonna go check to see
Maybe it's
who won
Bergeson.
game 1.
Goblins versus Landstill. Let's see.
I'll be able to tell you in a minute.
Yeah, we'll see who goes first. Looks like...
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna guess Goblins won, despite my previous statement that Landstill is hard and true favorite. I guess Goblins won game 1.
It would be impossible for lads to beat Goblins again, right?
I think it would be impossible for
Look at those
Landstill
cool
to
light
lose.
pads. Let's do it on games.
Yep, Goblins won game 1. I'm like
Up the
5 for
game.
5. Alright, let's
You're
go.
never wrong. How's that feel?
It's good. Do you think he kept the standstill in? That's the question. On the play? Did last time.
It wasn't him though.
Oh, what? Is it a
was-
different person?
Yeah, different lines.
Oh, goes for the swamp. Does this mean turn 1 duress? Or Cabal Therapy?
Cabal Therapy? I think so.
What do you go for? Gotta go standstill.
It's-
Gotta go standstill.
No.
It's the name of the deck.
Um,
Wrath of God? No, Source of
I'd do Source of
Plowshares.
Plowshares.
Gotta be
after
swords.
that.
100%. If he's playing that land, it's gotta be swords.
Humility. What if he said standstill?
Oh, if he said standstill, this would be... Oh, we're writing it down. I like it.
He said Hydroblast.
Oh, he said Hydroblast.
That's a risky one, right?
Ooh.
Like, he might be playing Blue Elemental Blast.
I like it. Although you don't
plays
actually
two
have
of
to
each.
write it down if you're showing just by taking it, but I like it either way.
He had Blue Elemental Blast in his hand, too.
I
That's
like
what that
it.
middle card is. He gave the wrong blast.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, you're right. Never mind. I was wrong. Okay. That's completely bonkers. He's gonna be Trevor. Gonna be good guy. Leave the hand revealed. Like we're playing sealed. Okay, now we play the non-basic land. Take 1, go to 19 as well. 19 to 19.
You're gonna see
Play
a
the standstill. Well, this is problem for the Goblins, because they're going to have to break it. Go to 18.
Or do they?
Oh, they do. Oh, they do. There's no chance he doesn't break it. Probably right here.
He had a shot important in his hand. I'm gonna just like,
Mm-mm. Oh, this is why you split your Hydroblast for Goblins.
It makes sense that he has that card.
Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can draw 3. Get a Swords to Plowshares for that.
Is he gonna crack that standstill?
Not the permanent standstill.
Oh, he did. He just didn't put it in the. He just didn't put it in the graveyard.
Oops, lots going on with life totals here.
That one's on -1.
Yep. It's a quick one. Okay, 20 to 18. No, it's 19 to 18. Yeah, 19 to 18. Okay. There we go. Oh, my fault. Okay. All right. There we go.
Right. Trevor untaps. Swall with cards.
We got a bunch. We got a bunch ready to roll.
This is exactly why you split your blasts.
Okay, so what are we hoping for here? What do we want to see? Another one.
Another standstill. And
With a goblin on the board.
he's down to, he should be down to 18 now, right?
Yep, 18. Taking 1 more damage.
He did not take damage from his land.
Oh my.
He didn't take damage from his land.
Correct. Oh, Judge.
Can you?
It should be 18 all.
Yeah, 18 all. Trevor should take 1 more from the blue land.
All right, this is a War Chief, 5 damage coming in.
That's aggressive, but it's a good line
So
because
he
with
should be
Pile
at
Driver-
13 now.
Yep, should be a 13.
18, 13.
Take care of that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it says 13 now.
Yep, you got it right. Got it right. Thank you. Okay.
Not in our watch. We
Not on
tap
our
into
watch.
Adakar waste without taking a damage.
Oh. All right. Is there a Wrath incoming? That's the question. That's the other nice thing about Goblins here is even if there is a Wrath incoming, he could just go Ancestral Recall Goblin and be fine.
Exactly.
Like
Gabos is ready for the sweep spell.
Mm-hmm. What do we see?
Trevor played Chris in the Swiss, I believe. He told me about it, and he did get wrecked by the Drownless Crusade. He's like, I didn't know that card. Top red.
Top red. Now, are we gonna get the Crusade?
Drownless Crusade.
Is this gonna be Crusade? So it's interesting. If you have the Cop Red, why Hydroblast there?
It is interesting.
Because you want to play around the Pyroblast?
Yeah. I agree with you, John. I think Hydroblast in general, you probably shouldn't just be killing creatures in play when you play against Goblins. You want to counter huge spells because they have so many 2-for-1 creatures.
Right.
When you play them.
Right. There's the Goblin Matron. There's Goblin Ringleader.
Siege Chain Commander.
And even if you do it, waiting for the haste of the 2/2, like them thinking their creature gets haste, like another Pile Driver or something, you doing it after it comes on the table and take away its haste. See, there we go. Goblin.
Why didn't he play that before attacking? You just like worried about Hydroblast, I guess.
I don't know. That's strange. It does have haste.
It's because
because it makes
paid 1 for the circle protection.
Got it. Makes his goblins cheaper. Yeah, but even with the circle protection, you can still swing in, right? Oh, if he had a counter spell, you're saying? Gotcha.
He was playing around blue.
Except he didn't have blue man up, did he?
He had Adakar waste up.
Oh, Adakar waste. Gotcha. Okay. Goblin War Chief makes his goblin cheaper. That's right. Thank you, D-Rocker. You're right.
He doesn't have a War Chief in play.
No, that's why he blew it up before. I always think War Chief is the one that pumps and gives haste, but that's a different one. Okay. So Powder Keg's pretty good right here. But are we going to get the Crusade?
Let's see a Matron.
Do you counter here if you can? Yep. No Demonic Tutor for you. Okay. 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 Are you going to swing? Nope. So we got the 2/2 blocker. Or 3/3 blocker.
He still has a therapy in his graveyard, too.
True. True. Good point. Okay. So we play a island.
Just.
So what are we thinking here? Landstill's in a pretty good position, right? Still got a grip, circle protection, got a lot to deal with the board.
Vicious Factory out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's I wouldn't call this stable, but he's doing all right.
Definitely willing and able. What do you think for the who do you think takes down the match here? You still take Goblins? Well, there's an impulse.
This game, I think Trevor is
The game I'll take Landstill.
slightly in the driver's seat.
What about the match?
Goblins.
You take Goblins for the match? I'll take... Chat, what do you say? Goblins or Landstill? I'll take Landstill again.
But I could still see Goblins winning this game very easily.
Oh, Caleb didn't make the top 8.
No.
Oh. You missed that. You did Sam Black? Wow. They both had great decks.
They both lost round 1.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so we got a...
Sam lost a great combo. He lost turn 2 to greater good combo.
Okay, so Sealed Cleanse to deal with a Crusade. Now, in response to this Crusade, one could Circle Protection against each of those creatures. We don't have to when you got Sealed Cleansing out there. Ah. Okay. You keep it at 2, right? Okay.
I think so. He's most worried about that pile driver dealing a lot of damage to him, I think.
Yeah,
I wonder
so
why he doesn't flashback therapy ever.
might have forgotten about it. It's been a
He
long
looked
day.
at his graveyard earlier.
True. All right.
We will, of course, be posting lists
Oh, yeah.
after the event.
We'll be posting the list. There we go. Looks like a Cabal therapy. You counter that?
I do if I have 2 counter spells in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, the Foglial art Sulphur Springs is amazing.
Yep, we get
Okay.
big up to Sulphur Springs.
No. Oh, take a damage shot, right? Down to 12. No Ancestral Recall Goblin for you. Because the thing is, even with Circle Protection Red, Goblins can still overcome it. Not just with the Crusade, but all... Wait, it goes up to 3 there. Interesting.
Wow.
What do you make of that?
Maybe he doesn't want War Chief ruining his day. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is getting away from him.
Real quick. So, end of turn Impulse. Here's a
One Cabal Therapy could possibly
There's a Wrath.
get him back in the driver's seat.
Cabal Therapy is still... It's good. Get to strip the hand, but... You need a Cabal Therapy plus a couple Goblins that do things.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks Powder Keg is X or less. I don't think he's been playing this long to misunderstand Powder
Yeah, I
Keg.
don't. I think Trevor.
Besides, that would be
Trevor
really...
is a magic judge, local magic judge too. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. He knows the difference between Powder Keg and Powder Smeg. Okay, the Goblin lands because there is a Wrath of God incoming. Which means Trevor will take 2 more. From the... There's the Wrath, Portal
What's
Wrath.
he taking? Oh, from the Fanatics?
Yep, take 2 from the Goblins. Or doesn't. Did those not get sacked? Oh no, he
No,
prevented
he
the damage. I'm
tapped the
sorry.
lands.
I'm sorry. Okay, we got a window of opportunity for Chris. What do we say?
He has a Hydro Blast up.
Oh, never mind. No window of opportunity. That would have been exactly the card you wanted to get you back in it. And did not even tap it correctly.
Trevor just got everything ready to go here.
Yeah, and now he can finish.
Did
out.
he have a land? Only one land untapped? Or
Yep. Just he had a
so
card
he could
waste.
afford it and then played it.
Although, yes, he could have ported then played E, right? Although, wait. Didn't he take one from the attic car waste just now?
Should have.
I think it was an attic car waste, so we'll put
Or
him
was
down
it
to
a-
11.
Coastal Tower.
Was it Coastal Tower?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he could have tapped the land there. That would have been good.
He doesn't have bidding. He does have living death in his board.
Okay. There's another goblin. 12 to 12. That goblin can shoot down a fairy conclave. Still a grip full of cards for Trevor. Looking good. And the Tech of Living End in the black-red goblins deck. Get back all those wobbles. Port in the land. And you're gonna zap the other one? Question mark. Yep. Pink.
Seems good.
Nice. Oh no. Not another standstill. Well, 2 mana, draw 3 cards. Some good, as the kids say.
He's got a second port.
There you go.
But
Oh
he's
my.
Playing something anyway.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Is that a living death?
He's got.
Lucky
I think he drew
ducky.
2 counter spells off that.
Wait,
standstill.
why counter the living end instead of what it gets? I guess you could get an obliterator or something that's not counterable, maybe? I don't know. Oh, why counter the living end, not the living death?
Burning Wish?
Yeah.
Maybe he has obliterate.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Okay. On to game 3.
He has an obliterate. That's game.
Yeah. Can't beat that with the bat. You can get with this, you can get with that. Oh, we got Adrian Sullivan in the house. Adrian, we had a very you deck earlier. Gay's Blessing deck.
There's been a lot of guys blessings in this.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, there's a few people playing like Parfait and Oath decks today.
Okay. I just seen the Sam Black one. Which unfortunately ripped our friend Dave Schreiner to pieces. But it's very fun to watch. Okay, so going to game 3. Goblins on the play.
People know. They know now.
It's going to be tough for Landstill. Do you think... So Landstill is still keeping the standstill on the draw? I mean, I guess so, right?
I think so. I think I'm a convert. Before I was thinking standstill was probably a bad idea in this deck, but now I think it's probably correct.
You think you need the card advantage once you
I
you
think
sweep, then they weep?
yeah, I think you're just a pile of removal spells and counter spells, and You just want to draw more cards than your
Just need more
opponent.
cards. That's it. 1 for 1, and then it's done. Okay, on to game 3. Not give you buck up. We're ready. Goblins will be on the play. So what do we want? We got Goblin Lackey into Pile Driver. Goblin
What?
Lackey into... Turn 1 Goblin Lackey, turn 2 Pile Driver.
Or Ringleader.
Right, off the Lackey.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I just move with your mana, but yeah, for sure.
This is the second Landstill deck we've seen that left the standstills in against Goblins.
Yep.
Second time. First time, it crushed them.
Yep. And Jonathan was right, despite all the people in chat and BK.
Landstill doesn't lose when Jonathan's watching.
That's my gift to the world. You're welcome. Trevor, you're welcome. All right, good luck, have fun.
The plucky underdog blue-white deck rises to the top.
I mean, Goblin's getting to play Demonic Tutor on a creature. And, like...
Demonic Tutor, Ancestral Recall.
Ancestor Recall, Cloudgoat Ranger Goblin. Cloudgoat Ranger Goblin.
Cloudgoat Rangers.
Yep. Siege Gang Ranger.
Siege Gang Ranger.
Okay, so we got the turn 1 Goblin Lackey. Is there a turn 1 Swords? Nope. It's his trouble.
Well,
Oh my!
that's-
Is that a Wasteland?
Support. He doesn't play
Hachimaki.
Wasteland, he only plays Port.
Oh, it's a port. Well, still.
Which I kind of like.
Here we go. Okay. Starting off with a turn 2 Demonic Tutor. Pretty
Goblin Tutor.
good. Pretty...
Which Goblin do you get here?
You get Ancestral Goblin. You go Tutor into Ancestral, right? What would you want more in Ancestral? Siege Gang? Maybe Siege Gang. I like Ancestral.
Pile Driver?
Maybe I could go File Driver. Haven't
How
played
many
the other land
standstills
yet.
do you think are in Trevor's hand right now?
It's over under 3. It's got to be at least 3.
Full punished.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say, Drocker 23.
What do you search up here? I think you go for Ringleader. Yep. Go for the Ancestral.
Okay.
Always Demonic Tutor for Ancestral. If you're running Ancestral in your deck, you want a Demonic Tutor for it. That's how that card works. And then... Port. Wow, Port's so good right here. Upkeep, tap. Source to Plowshares. Oop. Wow. Well, this is a fun game. And a short one.
I mean, he might just swords the
I don't think he's got a
Lackey
sword.
here.
Does not look like there's a swords in that hand. Okay. So down to 17. And now you get to Ancestral. So resilient. Trigger on the stack. Tithe. Nope. 1, 2, oh, 3, oop. Oh, still hit. What's that? Is that the one that kills
Cycling.
creatures?
Yep.
Yep. Pretty good.
It's the one that kills the Wasteland. It's Wasteland.
Yep.
Wasteland draw
Wasteland
card.
draw card. Yep. Pretty good. Okay, we got the Ponza Mountain. Wow.
Mike will be putting the top 8 in the chat soon, if he can read my handwriting.
Okay.
This is running away from him.
Yep.
I would call this running away from him.
I don't think he can survive. That Goblin Lackey doing work. Goblin Lackey is kind of the original Ragavan. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Just one red drop, game over. Just you give me turn 1.
Is that what
done.
Ragman? What is that card?
Ragavan's the monkey version of Yep, we knew that was coming. You knew that was coming, Trevor.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
That's the one
The
thing
card
you
you
can
knew.
expect out of this. Wow. Yeah. Just ancestral.
Now that he can't Wrath next turn.
Yep.
This is brutal.
The life totals need to change.
No, 12. Should be a 12 to 19. Wow. That is...
If he flips a tournament, he's probably going to tap his white mana, so he cannot Terminus next turn.
Yeah. A miracle can't even save Trevor at this point. Hey, MTG Lotus Veil, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Bless up, homie. Making pancake, making bacon pancake.
He does have a standstill in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Gosh. Should have gone for the Hydro Blast instead. Would have been way better.
Well, what do you think? What do you think Landstill could have here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Comes down to 5. It's really 4. Could activate the land here.
He's getting double ported.
Yep. Balance? Is it a balance?
Yeah.
Nope. That's all she wrote. Good job, Goblins.
Goblins advances.
To the
They will be meeting up
Semis.
against
either.
some green cards next. They'll be taking on the winner of that last match, the previous
okay.
match you saw.
Okay.
I'll go see if I can move another match.
All right. We got some time. Let's see if we got
All right,
one more match.
we
to
might
flip.
see a third outcome of this top 8.
What'd you think?
I want to do best of 5 top 4. It's like, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
I think we should let them know.
I think that this is the
Are you
best.
supposed to advertise that ahead of time? Why?
I think this is the best format of all time besides Cube. This is so fun.
I think it's better than Cube.
Well,
That's what I think.
you've been wrong before, and you can be wrong again. Speaking of Cube, we got CubeCon coming up, mtgcubecon.com.
In October, right?
October 20th through the 23rd. Tickets go live July 16th. Going to be in Madison, Wisconsin at the Alliant Energy Center.
What if I can't make CubeCon, though? What kind of guarantees can you make me that I'll still be able to pay attention to what's happening down there?
Well, luckily for you, we've got the amazing Michael H., the place to be, putting on some wonderful coverage for us, just like this.
He's the same person who did this coverage, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's Cloudgo Ranger.
That's going to be amazing.
You're going to love it. And not only that, you're going to get to see myself, Caleb D, Caleb Gannon, BK, Gavin Verhey,
Many other special events,
Kayla.
special guests we're working on.
Yep, we're going to have a bunch of dope people, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And Cube is the best format of all time.
All time.
All time.
Except for Premodern.
Except for Premodern. It's also the best format.
So just checking in on the other matches, the Landstill against Terragon is in Game 3. Terragon has a defense grid in play, but I mean they're pretty far along. I don't think he had any threats. And then the Parfait Oath against Enchantress is in Game 2. They're probably about like turn 5 or 6.
How much time is left?
Well, it's untimed rounds, but
Oh.
the
Gotcha.
Enchantress won
Copy.
Game 1. So if the
Well, make a move.
I was planning on just having it go to Game 3, but we'll see.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Sure. We can talk other stuff. All right. Alondra says, Cube and Premodern are different animals. It's like asking what your favorite dessert is and answering ribeye steak. Well, ribeye steak is a delicious dessert, depending
I would
on...
never eat that for dessert.
Yeah, BK's...
I don't think that would be the worst dessert.
what would you have?
A good slice of cherry pie, I think. It's
Okay.
like the best.
What about Ponza? Ponza for dessert.
For dessert?
Yeah.
I'd do it.
Okay.
I've done that.
Yep.
The bang bang, 2 pounds in
Yep.
a row.
The double Ponza, right? A Ponza. If Enchantress
It's
wins-
not what it has not worked out.
If
you
Enchantress...
regret it later.
Yeah, there's benefits and deficits to that. All right, if Enchantress wins, we'll put it on camera.
yeah.
But if it loses,
I would guess in the top 4 we're going to cover the other side of the bracket.
yeah. ribeye steak with cheesecake on the top. That's like going into a tournament that's both pre-modern and cube.
Disgusting.
So
Ugh.
let's see. Yeah, I the CubeCon. I think the other thing that's quite exciting about it is going to be people who come are so passionate about the format, much like this. That's the other side of it. Is that the people who love it are like super duper into it, and that passion will flow.
It's just gonna be so fun. Like we have cubes coming that like
Will
do
blow your
totally
mind.
totally different things that you're
It
used
will
to in Magic,
completely rearrange your understanding of everything in the world, not
while
just
being
Magic.
familiar at the same time.
Yep. Yep. It'll be like a bunny rabbit doing your algebra homework. Come to CubeCon. And
Definitely.
we're going to have a lot of other fun stuff that people are organizing on the site, such as karaoke in Madison and other cool stuff.
All right, I got some quick updates from the floor. So when I went back, the Terragon and Landstill match, fence grid has been removed, and the Terragon player only has 2 lands. The Landstill player has like 7 or 8, and it's attack with Mishra's Factory. So
Oh
I'm
my.
thinking the Landstill is going to win that one.
Well, then we get to see it.
And then
How do you know Terrageddon isn't gonna just Armageddon though?
they only had two lands, and
Well,
and then I looked at the Parfait Oath against Enchantress, and an Armageddon had been cast, so the Enchantress player had 0 permanents in play.
Oh my.
And there were some Mox Diamonds and Ivory Towers and stuff in play for the Parfait Oath. So I think
that's my deck. I built that deck.
Wow.
I said that earlier, but
Okay.
I
we
yeah.
just play Oh my, pre-modern cube. I'm down for that. I would love to play. I would call
Yeah,
that
there was a pre-modern
down-
cube in Boston.
Was
when we
there?
were out there, yeah.
I didn't get to play that. That sounds
You
awesome.
didn't come to Boston.
All
I
right,
did.
so
That's true.
Next year you got to come to LobsterCon with us.
we are getting
Yes.
the players
I will come to LobsterCon next year.
What?
for this next match. Fanshin is going to be
Yay!
up against. Fanshin is the
Nathan?
Enchantress player.
Hell yeah!
So
And also
Nathan is
just
a
great
Nathan-
guy, great player.
Yeah, both of them are kind of regulars at Misty. They play a lot of our Saturday main events that happen, and also often top 8 them. So this would be cool.
Whose cards are used to the cube tournament? Well, we had a myriad of volunteers who wanted their cubes to be featured. They will be bringing them to CubeCon to play. But there's also going to be a bunch of people like myself bringing other cubes that were not submitted who are just going to be playing like on their own for fun. You know, at the hotels afterwards and stuff like that. I built a pre-modern cube this year. Hell yeah. I hope so, Crowbar. If you do bring it, I'll draft it with you.
What's the best card in the pre-modern cube?
Yeah, what's the best card? Let's see. It's got to be Gaze Cradle, right?
Maybe if Soul Ring's in there, that's probably it, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But maybe they don't have Soul Ring. Hopefully not. Is that only cards legal in pre-modern?
Yeah, how does it... Yeah, tell us about it, Crowbar. Okay, so we've got Chris Bergson on Goblins, Fanshin, Yang...
Nope.
Oh, just kidding. Oh, we just had Chris.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
we definitely have
Nathan-
Fanshin.
Rufferty.
Survival's the best card? Survival's pretty good. 3
He
rounds.
called the
vintage.
deck Nathan Parfait. He didn't give me credit as deck designer. He's dead to me. I hope he falls flat on his face here.
Alright, we got...
Just kidding. I love him.
So Mox Diamond's the best card in the pre-modern?
Wow.
Interesting. I would not
So
have
you
guessed
picked that over anything?
Yes, that's better than everything. Pack
That's
pick
not the
one,
one
Mox
who.
Diamond.
That's not the person who built the pre-modern cube, though.
Right. That was Crowbar. Okay.
They're
so
playing for a Mox Diamond, though.
That's right. Fanshin might get the #1 draft pick in Cube. Pre-modern Cube. Very excited to see this Enchantress deck. So Parfait Oath. Wait, is this Parfait Oath or Nathan Oath? Or Nathan Parfait?
What's the
Nathan-
difference?
I think
It's
this is
Parfait
Nathan
Oath.
Parfait.
It's Parfait.
I think it's Nathan Parfait. Can we see
We
that?
call
Let me
it
see the.
Parfait.
Let's see. Where's the deck list at?
It's right here.
Okay, that's
This is my version of Rich's deck. I changed a few things in it, and
pretty sure the deck list name is Nathan Parfait.
I've liked my
you
changes.
Should probably honor that.
I don't think I've lost any deck I played this against in the last month. Like everything I play against Will with, pretty much I beat it.
Oh
He
my!
just-
Is that what I think it is?
This is the deck that he asked me to stop playing it against him. That's usually.
That is what I think it is. Hachi Machi. Okay, let's pull up
I see a land tech. It
Phantom
should be
to show me.
It should be Parfait. It's really not that big of an oath deck. That's the weird thing about it. I don't think, anyway.
Well,
I went down to 2 oaths.
you went down to 2. Oh, but you got 4 Enlightened Tutors.
Yeah.
So
I figured 6 oaths in my deck is probably enough.
let's call. I think to be fair, this is Nathan Parfait. If we look at
It is called Nathan Parfait.
if we look at the deck list
It's his
here,
deck, I guess.
see, I think he put a lot of tech into it. If you look at the nature, if you actually look at the makeup of this list, it's pretty teched out.
A brilliant
Yeah,
deck
there's
designer.
some really good ideas in there.
Yeah. Have you ever
Deck
talked
it,
about deck design?
You know what? There should be 2 forests in this deck. I forgot to change the planes to a forest.
Oh, got him.
There's an abundance in the deck that's potentially uncastable. If you don't draw Mox Diamond.
It's Undiscovered Paradise.
Yeah, that's true.
Parfeki. Is that Parheki? Okay. Ooh, replenish. Double
2
replenish.
punishes.
Well, if one's good. Okay, so Fanchon's, it looks like this is a mulligan.
I think he did mulligan.
Looks like it. Oh my. Nathan's hand is stacked. Hachi
good.
Machi. I don't think Nathan Oath can lose this.
Yeah. He said he just wanted to play something that was powerful, so I gave him this. He started playing Premodern like 4 days ago.
I don't think that. Whoa, a double mulligan? Oy, Gavalt. Not looking good for the homie. Sorry, Fanchon, this is rough. But he can still. Let's see, what can Fanchon get out of here? Where's that deck list? This one? Let's see.
One Argothian Enchantress should bail him out here, right?
I suppose so. We could.
Didn't you once qualify with Rotor with Argothian Enchantress?
Good memory. How'd you know about that?
I followed your career closely.
And explore.
Huh?
And explore.
Explore, yeah.
is so good.
Exploration.
Your exploration, excuse me. Yeah. Exploration. Out of Saga.
Yep.
Yep.
It was there's a Saga Constructed, I think.
Yep.
Not Constructed.
That was a lot of fun. Dave played on the Pro Tour that year. And I think Julio did too.
Yeah, that was Dave's claim to fame on his sheet, was PT Chicago 99.
That was a fun year.
Is that the Pro Tour you qualified for?
Mm-hmm.
They extended one?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I played Smokestack. That's all I remember.
Yeah, you didn't play my Counter Silver deck, which was totally insane.
Why I didn't win. Most like.
A much worse Counter Silver
Oh
deck.
no!
Top dated.
He's going turn 1 land tax. Ooh.
Mox Diamond Land Tax, the classic combo. We're giving away half of that combo
Yeah,
to
the good
first
half.
place player.
Okay, we got an
There's the
Enchantress.
Enchantress.
We may
Nathan's got to stack a few lands up here.
TeamJbro, that's right. Yeah, this is gonna be... Oh my, what's that on that forest? Is that your forest?
That's a forest I got a Lobster Con.
Tell us.
There was an artist lobstering up some basic lands.
Oh, it's a lobster on the forest.
Yeah, it's a lobster forest.
Doesn't seem like a natural habitat for a lobster.
The lobster can range quite far from its seaborne habitat.
How does it end up on a forest tree? On the tree of a beautiful forest?
Rivers.
Oh
lakes.
my. Okay, so what's happening here?
What's happening here is that Oath of Druids is hit play. And if Fanchon can't somehow get rid of his own Argothian Enchantress, the linchpin of his strategy right now, he is going to be facing down either a Phantom Neshoba or a Triskelion.
One of these things is not like the other.
Right.
What do you think happens here? Wait, what?
He's land taxing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tired. Oh, and
Otherwise, the unlikely event that could happen is all of his lands could be milled into his graveyard, and then he would hit his creature without a guy's blessing, and then he wouldn't be able to land tax afterwards.
Yeah,
so he's
that's true.
honestly playing perfectly.
Smart. It's almost like he designed a great deck called Nathan Parfait.
That's how Nathan Parfait. Whoops.
Oh. What happens if you reveal an extra card here? Guess it doesn't matter because You're just drawing it anyway.
Was there a God's Blessing? He's got to get that Plains in there too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, things are looking rough for Fanchem, but he can still win this, right? And that was all before drawing a card, by the way.
Well, I have news for you. I believe Nathan can Armageddon here.
Oh, you're right. And he will. Well, we're just one forest and wild growth away from coming back, though. Right?
It's true.
We're not out of this yet. We need a wild... Oh, that's a good land in theory. What's that land? We just need a wild growth. Golly. And he can do it again. Next turn. Vault. Well. This is
off to the races.
Okay. Swinging for 7. Go to 13. Yeah, double Mox Diamond is hardly a fair start. 13 to 27. Hachimachi.
He's gonna play an Aura of Silence,
Which makes
it's gonna make all the enchantments cost 2 more and artifacts.
all the enchantments cost 2 more to cast. That is tough. Aura Silence represents violence in this context. Vantage Bar, Parfaithan.
Nathan Parfait. That's what we're gonna call him from
Yeah.
now on around here.
And he can only eat parfaits in
Oh,
the
this
store.
is Nathan Parfait.
What kind of parfait would he enjoy? It's like his cup of tea, do you think?
There's different kinds.
You can have like a vanilla, yogurt, or a strawberry yogurt, or plain yogurt. You can have blueberries or blackberries.
Yeah, I
strawberries.
I do not know that much about Parfait.
I'm a
Parfait expert.
student of the French cuisine.
I thought you made the deck.
No, Nathan did, remember? It's called Nathan Parfait.
Read the sheet.
Yeah, read the sheet. He called it Parfaithan for a reason.
I believe he has another Armageddon here.
That would be amazing. An Armageddon here would be just chef's kiss. Or another Aura of Silence. Either one will do. Well, that is...
Interestingly, if he just kills the Enchantress, this presence is almost like an Aura of Silence, because
You gotta get in here. Or cast another Aura. No!
ooh,
Okay.
that's gonna take care of the Enchantress.
But it allows...
Doesn't
an
allow
oath.
Pension to Oath.
So, who
What if
knows?
Pension had like Orivore or whatever?
Oh my.
Cantor.
And Aura Silence to knock out the other land. Hachimachi. Ugh! Okay. Okay. One getting to rule them all. Oy, Gavald. Alright. Someone... Someone gotta tap out here.
Nathan pointing out that he could Oath of Druids if he wanted.
Alright, ring
All right, Nathan proceeds to the top 4.
Cookie Sookie. Nathan took his cookie.